Hello everyone and welcome back to another Doctor Who Christmas special review. Today I'm going to be carrying on this short sort of series by looking at an 11th Doctor special, and today I will be reviewing the 2012 one, The Snowmen. I quite like this episode, to be honest. I'm not sure what the general fan opinion of it is, but I think for the most part people like it. The plot of it's quite entertaining. It's just another one of those fun Christmas specials, which, I mean, it does take itself a bit more seriously because it's more involved in the arc and setting up Series 7 and also opening up the 50th anniversary in a way. So, yeah, I mean, it's a little bit more serious than episodes like The Next Doctor or Words of the Damned that just have fun with it, but it's still quite good in my opinion. Whenever I do see criticisms of the episodes, it's mainly because of the snow being used as a threat. Yes, it may not be great, but I think it's one of those ideas which it has potential, but just the way it worked was just a bit odd. I mean, until this rewatch, I never understood fully the plot, so now actually knowing that they were kind of used to try and make an army of ice people, it's a bit better, but even then an army of ice people is a bit odd. Clara's really good in this episode, and I really wish that this was the one that travelled with the Doctor. I just feel like it would have been a more interesting dynamic than yet another modern London person just travelling again. So it would have been nice to see New Who get a companion which kind of breaks that circle. But yeah, she was really good in what she was in, and it's just such a shame that Moffat killed her off. I really like Matt Smith's performance in this, especially in the later half of it. It's really nice seeing him defeat the Great Intelligence and talking to Simeon. Also has a nice reference to the abominable snowmen with the tube map 1967's Rubber Fur and all that, so that's quite a nice reference. Paternoster gang are in a fair part of this episode and help the Doctor stop moping about Amy and Rory's death and actually help. I'd say this is probably one of the better episodes they're in. I'm not that keen on Crimson Horror, so yeah, and they don't do an awful lot in Name of the Doctor, despite me liking that episode. Oh no, I'm probably the only person that likes it. I especially like Vastra in this episode. She stood out a lot compared to some other episodes. I know she's supposed to be the leader of it all, but I think she gets overshadowed a lot by Strax. But no, I really did like how she interacted with the Doctor and helped the End defeat Simeon. That was really nice to see them interact, because I don't think they do that much. On rewatch, this episode isn't as good, but I still think it's okay. I mean, knowing actually the plot now and understanding it more, the actual concept of the snowmen lets it down a bit, but I still enjoy it. It's just not as great as I used to think it was, so I'd probably give it a 7.5. I mean, it's only really the snow concept that I dislike. I mean, other than that, I just think it's a fun little episode. That's it for this review. Join me next week as I review the 12th Doctor story, Last Christmas. If you did enjoy this review, feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. It's to try and defeat evil Bandicam Maria, DW Sebling, get more subs. JK, I don't really care. But yeah, please sub if you wouldn't mind. Like the video if you did like it, dislike it if you didn't. It's what it's there for, I guess. And comment your thoughts on the episode, or tell me why it's bad and you're wrong. So yeah, thanks for watching, goodbye.